Hey there, welcome to my first ever YouTube paint tutorial. What I'm going to cover here is I'm going to show you how I create accurate logos. Accurate logos can make a big difference to library creation. It adds an element of realism and authenticity, and just makes them just look just a little bit nicer, a little bit more like they belong on a racetrack. So the following tutorial is how I go about that, the programs I use, and the methods employed. Okay, so you will need a program called Sketch Designer, which I'll show you how to get in just a moment. You'll need to be running Windows 10 with the latest updates and the Xbox app. You'll also need a paint program, ideally Photoshop, but there's other ways without it. Okay, so sit back and enjoy. I use a program called Sketch Designer. So I'm going to first show you how to get that. Open up your favourite internet browser. Now the author is Logic Complex. Okay, so if you type that into Google, you should come up with one of these in the search. Okay, what you want is this one here, Sketch Designer, Logic Complex. Click that. Okay, then we are not robots. Click that, and it should download. Yeah, straight away. Okay, I'm going to save it to my desktop. Very small file, and I will include links in the description below. I drag this to my taskbar to create a handy shortcut. Okay, I'm going to run the program once, just so that it gets rid of this. Okay, so I click on more info because the program is safe. There's no viruses on it. And then run anyway. Now we need a logo to replicate. So the program Sketch Designer, it supports just PNG files. Okay, so ideally, what image you're trying to recreate, try and get a PNG version. If not, then you can convert JPEGs to PNG with various paint programs. In fact, even Microsoft Paint can do it pretty quick and pretty painlessly. Okay, so I want to create the Avon Tyres logo. Right, images. Tools, I always search for the largest one they have. Okay, and there we go. View image. Save image as. And just for the ease of demonstration, I'm going to put it on my desktop. Like I said, the program only supports PNG format. Okay, so to convert this JPEG into PNG, I'm going to open up Paint. I'm going to open the image. Then simply just save as PNG. Right, so we have the program, we have the image. Now we need to show you how to overlay that image over your Xbox gameplay so you can replicate it easily. You need to have the Xbox application. So I'm going to open that. Okay, so when it opens up, it should present it with something similar to this. Now here, this connection. Click that. If your Xbox is already on, then it should show up here already. If not, you might have to add device and connect it from there. Next thing, I'm going to stream. My controller's plugged into my Xbox, not my PC, so I can go ahead and press continue. Now what I need to do, I need to get to the vinyl editor in the game. Customize, create vinyl group, and there you go. I like to hide the grid. You can do that by the default settings is clicking down your right thumbstick. So as you can see at the moment, we don't have a way to load the program. Okay, because it's a full screen application. So if you go to the top with your mouse, you get these two little arrows here. Press them. There you go, your taskbar's back. So next, open up the program. Click the folder. Open up your logo. So from here, what I like to do is I reduce the transparency all the way down to the bottom. Now, what I do is I move the application to the left side of the screen. Okay, so it fills up just exactly half the screen. I increase the size of the logo to maximum. Then by dragging this box across the top, okay, I line it up with the edge of the third square. See here, yeah? So that means that if anything happens, I have to close the application or anything like that, then I can just line it up again straight away. So now we have the logo superimposed over your Xbox display. So now it's basically a case of filling it in. Okay. So over a black logo, I would use something a bit lighter than black. And so like this grey is quite nice. Just so you can see the differences between the black and the background. So that's the main part done. Now I'm going to go and create a separate PNG file where it's just the tyres writing, okay, and then we'll come back and we'll carry on. So to create the tyres part, I'm going to just load up Paint, open the PNG. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to crop out just the tyres bit. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into the Xbox app to reload a different image. Okay, so again, reduce transparency. You can decide, it's up to you which transparency you want to use. Again, get it lined up. Okay, get it zoomed in. Okay. Then I'm just going to move this out of the way. Right, so S's are notoriously difficult. So what I'm also going to do is I'm also going to crop out the S from the original logo and recreate it using the same method. So let's open up the new S file that I created. Just created it using the same way I did to crop the tyres out of it. Maybe not all the way big this time. But you get the idea, don't you? So let's put all these elements into one big logo now. So I'm going to load up the sketch designer again, load up the original logo, That was before. Make it big, make it transparent, and then line it up to the edge of there. So I know that this hasn't changed in size from before, so let's put it back down there like that. There we go. One Avon Tyres logo. I'm going to save that. And there we go. So next we want to make sure that the red part of the Avon logo, this part here, is going to match in Forza. Okay, so my method is to open Photoshop, open the logo, click the eyedropper, and then this box here, the foreground colour. Okay, click the red. So all we need is the H, S and B values. Okay. So we've got 91 and 82. And this number here is the colour temperature. Okay, now in Forza it moves in steps of from 0 to 100. But in reality the temperature is from 0 to 360. So we need to open up the calculator, and then it's 345 divided by 360 equals, okay, 95. So the values I want to remember are in this order: 95, 91, and 82. Okay. So now on the Xbox, okay, we need to match the red to what we found in Photoshop. Okay, so change colour. Okay. Press the X button, it brings up the fine tune bars, so you can change the colours. Okay, so we needed, okay, 95, 91, and 82. Okay, so that is the accurate colour then for that part of the logo. So the final bit that we do is we just tidy everything up. So what I like to do is just zoom in, highlight everything, zoom in, just have a good scan around. What you're looking for is any like spots or places where the edges don't match up. So for example, for me, that looks pretty fine. Okay, so there's no need to do anything. So basically now just save that. Overwrite the old one, the old colour. There we go. One accurate Avon Tyres logo. So there you go. That's my first ever tutorial on creating logos in Forza Motorsport 6. The same methods also apply in Forza Horizon 2 and 3. There's not much difference really. So again, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Leave your comments down below. Really appreciate that. And once again, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be doing some more tutorials soon. Tatty bye.